Have you ever wondered if your favorite brand is hiding something from you? That cozy cup of coffee? Those sneakers you proudly wear? Or that device you're probably watching this video on right now? Behind the glossy commercials, celebrity endorsements, and sleek logos, many of the world's most beloved brands have dark secrets they never want you to know. Secrets about sweatshops, environmental destruction, exploitation, and dirty business tactics that would make you question everything you've bought. But here's the twist. The darker the truth, the stronger the marketing spin. So in today's video, we're peeling back the curtain on some of the biggest names in the game and exposing the shadowy side of success. You'll never look at these companies the same way again. So stay tuned. Because the last brand on this list is so deeply embedded in your daily life, it might just blow your mind. 1. Nike, the price of performance. Nike represents speed, style, and victory. But at what cost? Behind the swoosh lies a long-standing controversy of sweatshops and exploitative labor. In the 1990s, Nike faced global backlash when it was exposed that many of its products were made in factories where workers were paid pennies and endured horrific working conditions. And here's the kicker. Even after promising reform, investigations as recent as 2017 revealed factories still violating labor rights in Vietnam, Cambodia, and Indonesia. Why does this keep happening? Because outsourcing means low visibility and even lower accountability. While Nike earns billions, the people making your shoes might not even afford a pair. But if Nike isn't alone, who else is profiting from injustice? 2. McDonald's. Fast food, slow damage. It's the golden arches of comfort. But McDonald's has been accused of more than just making us gain a few pounds. Over the years, McDonald's has been at the center of controversies involving animal cruelty, excessive plastic waste, and aggressive targeted marketing to children. Did you know? In the early 2000s, McDonald's was sued for misleading advertising, portraying their food as healthy in schools while aggressively pushing high-fat, high-sugar meals. And let's not forget the devastating impact on local food cultures. When McDonald's enters a country, it doesn't just sell burgers. It slowly replaces traditional eating habits with hyper-processed convenience. If a burger can reshape entire cultures, what can a phone do to your mind? 3. Apple. Polished design, tarnished ethics. Apple is synonymous with innovation, but behind every iPhone is a story rarely told. In 2010, Apple supplier Foxconn made headlines after a series of employee suicides due to unbearable working conditions. 14 deaths. Most of them were teenagers or young adults working 12-plus-hour shifts. Then there's the environmental cost. Apple's devices are notoriously hard to recycle, and planned obsolescence encourages users to upgrade every year, feeding into massive e-waste worldwide. And let's talk about privacy. While Apple boasts strong encryption, recent reports suggest close cooperation with Chinese censorship laws, raising concerns about freedom and surveillance. But while Apple hides behind privacy, some brands are outright manipulating your mind. 4. Facebook/Meta, the algorithm of manipulation. You think you're scrolling for fun, but Facebook is scrolling through your life. Meta has been accused of fueling misinformation, election interference, and emotional manipulation, all in the name of engagement. In 2014, Facebook secretly ran an experiment on nearly 700,000 users, manipulating their feeds to study emotional response without consent. And according to whistleblower Frances Haugen, Meta knew Instagram was harming teenage mental health and did nothing. Their business model? Keep you addicted. The longer you stay online, the more ads you see, and the more money they make. But what happens when your mental health is up for sale? 5. Amazon. Convenience built on exploitation. One-click shopping has a price, and often, that price is paid by the workers. Amazon workers have reported unbearable workloads, lack of bathroom breaks, and injuries in high-pressure warehouses. In 2020, Jeff Bezos made over $70 billion, while many of his frontline employees struggled to make minimum wage. Amazon drivers have been documented urinating in bottles due to strict quotas. And let's not forget, small businesses worldwide suffer, unable to compete with Amazon's relentless price slashing. It's convenience for us, but corporate monopoly for them. And just when you thought tech couldn't get worse, wait till you hear about a brand that's profiting off your fears. 6. Johnson & Johnson. Trusted name, toxic legacy. This family-friendly brand has faced billions in lawsuits, including over talcum powder allegedly causing ovarian cancer. For years, J&J denied the presence of asbestos in their products, despite internal documents suggesting otherwise. Even worse? In 2021, J&J used a controversial legal loophole called the Texas Two-Step to evade financial responsibility by creating a dummy company to declare bankruptcy and dodge massive payouts to victims. Think about that. A health brand choosing profit over accountability. But not all darkness is legal. Some is simply sugar-coated. 7. Coca-Cola. The real thing? Or real problem? It's the world's most iconic drink, but also one of the largest plastic polluters on the planet. Coca-Cola produces over 100 billion plastic bottles per year, many of which end up in oceans and landfills, especially in developing nations. In places like India and Africa, Coca-Cola has been accused of draining local water supplies, leaving communities dry and damaged. And here's the sugar bomb. Coca-Cola spends millions each year lobbying against public health policies like sugar taxes and clear labeling. So, while the brand refreshes you, it might be drying the planet and sweet-talking governments to avoid responsibility. 8. Nestle. The world's most hated company? From infant formula scandals in Africa to illegal water extraction, Nestle has drawn global outrage for decades. In the 1970s, Nestle aggressively marketed baby formula to poor mothers in developing countries, leading to malnutrition and infant deaths due to improper use and unsafe water. And in the 2000s, Nestle claimed water was not a basic human right. Yes, you heard that right. They've been caught extracting millions of gallons of water from drought-stricken areas, bottling it for profit while local communities suffer. If there's a brand that's mastered profit over people, this might be it. So, what does all of this mean? It means branding is a powerful illusion. A story told so well, we stop asking questions. But behind every logo, there's a supply chain. Behind every commercial, there's a contract. And behind every product, a price someone pays. This doesn't mean you need to boycott everything. But the next time you choose a brand, choose consciously. Because the truth is, your money is a vote. And what you support grows. Which of these brands surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want us to cover the dark side of luxury brands, tech companies, or social media platforms, hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, the more you know, the less you can be manipulated.